Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and happy Mask Monday ladies and happy Mask Monday friends, collaboration day. Y'all, we're going to go back to doing the laser on my face, and then I have a mask that I'm going to put on. It's going to be hyaluronic acid because when I laser my face, she's going to turn bright red, be very angry. So it was a very windy weekend in Wisconsin. I was out with a friend on Saturday, and we went to Milwaukee. Actually, it was north of Milwaukee, and it was so windy. So anytime I was outside, I got windburned. So I'm using the tried and true Tria laser. I've used this with you guys a bunch. She's old. She's pretty worn out. Probably needs to be cleaned. So I'm gonna do that. I've got a mirror here, so I kind of keep an eye on where I'm doing this. So this is the front where the laser is. You want to make sure you keep that clean. Any oils from your face, any dirt or dust. All this whole front face, just to keep it clean and working properly. So, this is just one of those cloths you get like with a camera or whatever, or with your glasses. So I do use it on the highest setting because I'm used to using it. When I started, I had to use it on the lowest because it was very painful. You kind of get desensitized to it, and it gets to be pretty easy. After that, it just feels like warm. But you're going to see my face. I'm already red from being outside in the wind, but I'm going to be really red at the end of this. So we're going to go ahead. There's 4 different beeps. You do each area, you do a quadrant of 4. So we're just going to get into it. Can talk a little bit about the weekend. And this is a little loud because it does have a fan that runs. So yeah, on Saturday I went to trying to get rid of some of my horse tack that I don't use anymore, which is a lot. I got a lot of stuff I just don't use anymore. Used to have a lot more animals than I have now, and I just don't need it all, and it's just sitting and going to waste. I actually started trying to get rid of stuff before the pandemic hit, and was starting to do a good job of getting rid of stuff, but the pandemic hit, and so of course the whole world shut down. So I basically just packed everything away in bins and boxes and stuff because it took a couple years for the world to kind of start being a little bit more normal. And so finally, there just wasn't any tack sales going on in the area that I live in, southern Wisconsin, basically. And now there are. So I've been trying to, try to get to as many of them as I can to get rid of some stuff. And they're run by the local 4-H kids clubs. So they're fun to go to. The kids 4-H groups make some money. You basically, pay money to get a table space, 20 or 30 bucks or something for the day. And there's, it's usually held in like an exposition hall or somewhere where you can put a lot of tables, have a lot of people, warm, because obviously it's winter. So anyway, I've been doing that. This is the second weekend. I went last weekend as well to a different one. There's a couple more coming up that I'm going to try to get to as many of as I can. Anyway, so this one was north of Milwaukee, and it was a good, just over an hour and a half drive from my house. So it took a good amount of time, and my friend was willing to go with me. She's gone with me a couple of times, which is nice. And what we decided to do was do the sale, and then on the way home, did you hear it beep? On the way home, we were going to try to hit just a couple places along the Milwaukee shoreline to look for some birds. So it ended up being a really long day. It was over 3 hours driving between the 2 directions. We had to be at the sale. That was took a good portion of the day. And then, like I said, we did go to a couple of parks. There's an Autobahn, beautiful Autobahn that she's a member of. And we went there. I'd never been there, so she took me there to check it out. It's really pretty, right along the lakeshore. And then we went down along the marinas and kind of looked right along the lakeshore, along the marinas. So, I'm not very familiar with the lakeshore in Milwaukee, so she's a little more familiar than I am, but that was a lot of fun. But like I said, it was incredibly windy and very cold, very cold. So honestly, anytime we got out of the car, it was just awful. Just getting blasted by the wind. Cold wind, and I got windburn, and I was covered from like every square inch of my face and neck was either covered, well, it was definitely covered with sunscreen and moisturizer, but I also had like a neck gaiter on and, hat on. It was just so cold and windy. But my face got windburned, like really, really bad. So it is what it is. But last night, Saturday night, when I washed my face, I put on a heaping helping, I call it, of CeraVe, because I knew I just needed like a really good, really thick, powerful moisturizer. So it helped, but I'm still really red from that and from the windburn, and still dry. I've had a lot of moisturizer on today as well. It's just going to take a couple days. Of course, this is not going to help because this will dry out. It's going to kind of do like a micro peel of my upper layers of skin. So that's okay. Important thing is to keep moisturizing regardless. The underlying layers need to have moisturizer. So you can see already I'm pretty red. You can kind of see the lines from me drawing this back and forth. Here we go. I don't know if you guys can hear that beep. I hear that little beep and it tells me to move on to the next area of my face. So I probably do this faster than a lot of people do. You can hear it. If I don't have it on my face just right, it'll turn off. It has those sensors on it, which is one of the things that I was cleaning. Because you don't want to be accidentally lasering your eyeballs or something. So if you do not have good contact with your skin, it immediately shuts off. And this is a safety feature. So anyway, back to my story. We were able to, like I said, experience some new areas along the lakeshore. It has been decades since I have been down to the Summerfest grounds. We were down by the Summerfest grounds. I was like, I haven't been here in ages. I haven't been to Summerfest. I can't even tell you how long ago. So that tells you that's right along the lakeshore, under the Hone Bridge. So that was kind of neat. Saw a beautiful gull, blackback gull, a greater I can't even say it, greater black-backed gull, and some ducks called a red-breasted merganser. Very, very pretty. They're returning and getting into their breeding plumage, and they're beautiful, beautiful ducks, especially the males. When they get into their breeding feathers, colorful and gorgeous. So if you want to look it up, if you want to Google it, it's a red-breasted merganser. It's a type of duck. So just beautiful, really. And they were close to the shoreline, so easy to see and just stunningly beautiful. So that was fun. But like I said, really windy, and the drive to the tack sale in the morning was, it was very windy, but it wasn't like, as the day went by, it got even windier, and the drive home was miserable. Everybody on the road, and there was a lot of people on the road, were getting blown all over. Semis are getting blown in, out of their lanes, either onto the side of the road or fighting to keep out of, they were in the right lane and they were fighting to keep getting blown into the left lane. I was getting blown all over, and it just made the drive really miserable. All right, last quadrant is, of course, up here, kind of like you guys are going to, I'll do my best with you guys to try to not hide behind the laser, but we're almost done. So anyway, that was really nice. And then Sunday, today is Sunday, and of course I've been working on stuff at home, but my girlfriend brought over her young boys, and we did a bunch of stuff outside together, and then we came back home, and they are huge fans of all things Star Wars. So they love coming over and watching. I have Disney Plus. So they love coming over and watching episodes of The Mandalorian. We've been through a couple seasons of that. We went through the Book of Boba Fett, which was one entire season. And then we're in season 3 of The Mandalorian. It's either 3 or 4, I can't remember. But, okay, there we go. And then we need to finish watching The Mandalorian, get it through everything we can get it through, but then they also need to see the season of Ahsoka that's apparently supposed to kind of run concurrently to the current season of The Mandalorian that we're watching, so I'm a little gray on all that. We do our best to figure it out. I did know that they needed to watch the Book of Boba Fett before they got into the current season that we're watching, So they didn't understand why until we started getting into it. And because they were like, well, I want to just see The Mandalorian. But I'm like, no, it's Mandalorian is part of, why is this not going? Part of the Book of Boba Fett. So long story short, they try to come over and we try to get them through 2 episodes. They get 2 episodes and that's all they get each time they come over. So it was fun. They're good kids. I have a ton of fun with them. Of course, love seeing my friend. So, that took up a good part of the day. Like I said, we were out and about doing stuff and then came back home to watch. They get their 2 episodes. So, it's just kind of been, and it started off kind of windy again this morning, but nothing like the Saturday. But I was outside again for quite a bit with them doing stuff. And, of course, got a little more wind burned. Not as bad, but, it is what it is. So I'm almost done. I can tell, guys, it's going to beep in a minute. You'll hear like a ta-da, like a final loud, you're done. And then we're going to get into this mask. So there we go. You can tell I'm not holding the laser properly to my face. It shuts right off. This is by Claire Beauty. I'm getting it turned. I have a hard time with it here on my forehead. It's Claire Beauty's Hyaluronic and Retinol Anti-Aging Sheet Mask. Now, I probably shouldn't be using a retinol mask on here, but there we go. So the little green check mark tells me I'm done. I have to turn it off. I'm very red. Very red. Anyway, I probably shouldn't put retinol over a fresh lasered, but this is just... I don't think there's a ton of retinol in these masks. Let's see. How long do you leave it on for? Wash face, 15 to 20 minutes. And then it says to massage the remaining serum into your face. That's because, you can obviously leave retinol on your skin. Most people put retinols on overnight. So, I'm going to do a little bit of double trouble on my face with the laser. And it feels very like almost sunburned right now. Here we go. A lot of serum on this. Ooh, she is drippy. A lot of serum on this. I like this mask. It's not super thin, so I don't feel like I'm going to tear it with my fingernails. You guys hear me say it all the time, and I'm always afraid I'm going to tear stuff with my fingernails. Because I do like to have my nails longer than I probably should, but oof, so cold and so much serum. There we go. Oh, it smells yummy. It's got a nice fragrance to it. It's not heavily fragranced, but there is a bit of a fragrance to it. There we go. Using the mirror here. I do have my mask holder. I gotta make sure I got it. Actually, it fits like really pretty well. Okay to leave I think the nose thing up on the underside. It'll be okay. It actually feels like the mask is almost a little small for my face. So... that's fine. At least it's not like dripping down the sides, but I'm going to put this on real quick. So anyway, I had a pretty decent weekend. It's been a rough couple of weeks. So yeah, there's some serum in here. I might try going ahead and using this twice. And I had brought out to use the under eye masks and I decided not to use them just because there's so much going on today. So I'll save those and use them the next time, but I did get a little friend mail in the mail. I think it's probably a thank you card, but we'll look. I got my little mail opener here. So from Miss Lori in Texas. So cute little Hallmark card. Don't want to show her address or anything. Let's go ahead and open that. If I can get it out. There we go. Oh, yep. A thank you card. Very pretty. So, she sent me some stickers. Y'all know, I'll show you those in a minute. To Stephanie, thank you so much for all the goodies. She won one of the giveaways. I used the mango mask last night, and I really loved it. Oh, good. I will reuse it again tonight. Pray for blessings to you and your family. Love and peace, Miss Lori. So, thank you, Miss Lori. And like I said, get the mirror out of the way. I'll show you some stickers she sent. This is a little, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. A seashell. Let's see. I think that would be the bottom of it. I think that would be how it would lay on the seafloor if it had a critter in it, a snail or something in it. So a seashell. Ooh. And my favorite tropical looking view. Hug a palm tree for me, please. Summer is coming. Yes. We're not out of the winter just yet, but it's been an almost non-existent winter, which is a little scary. Get some stuff out of the way, and then hello, sunshine. And of course, my favorite bees, and it says to be honest. So, of course, we love the bees. So thank you, my dear. Appreciate that. Okay, so you guys, let's just go ahead and get into the giveaway discussion right now. We need to pick a winner for last week, and then, of course, we need to talk about the rules for this week. So the rules will be down below. I am currently going to do a mystery box giveaway. We've talked a little bit about, some of the palettes that I have that I told you guys I feel terrible. Like I swatched them, but I don't use them. I will probably pull those out on occasion and put those in some of these giveaways, but I will tell you if there's going to be a swatched palette in there, so you can choose whether to enter or not. But this is not in that case. This is going to be 100% mystery goodies in this giveaway. So you need to be subscribed to my channel, and please do double check that you're publicly subscribed, okay? I'm still going through, I used a comment picker, the online comment picker to pick the winner. And I'm still finding people who are not subscribed. You're just not subscribed. And then I got to start over and get a whole new winner. So you have to be subscribed in order to win a giveaway. Publicly subscribed, because I need to verify you're subscribed, okay? And I've shown you how I do that. I go in, there's a way that YouTube kind of shows, this is sliding around. YouTube shows me how you're subscribed. And if I can't find that, your subscriptions are either private, which is how that defaults. I'm just going to pull the serum out, you guys, and use it all over on my neck, because there's not a lot in here. So when you sign up to YouTube, by default, everything is private. Privacy laws, right? They're going to keep everything private, and you have to choose to change that, okay? And I'm still finding creators, people who are new to being creators, making content on YouTube, that like want you to subscribe to them and say they're subscribed to you, but they have their subscriptions private. And I'm just going to suggest that if you're a new creator, don't do that, because we're all happy to go out and support each other, but I want to know that if I'm supporting you, you're supporting me. It's very important. How you get monetized on YouTube is challenging and difficult, but you need to have a certain number of subscribers. And I'm subscribed to a lot of channels. It doesn't mean I can watch everybody. I can't. I'll tell you guys right now, I just don't have a lot of time to watch YouTube videos. I pop around here and there when I can, but it's been pretty difficult. So, one great way to support, if you can't always watch everybody's videos, and I probably am subscribed to thousands of channels at this point, via things that I'm interested in watching and other creators, but I can support by at least staying subscribed and trying to watch videos when I can, right? I mean, if you're subscribed to 1,000 channels, you're not going to be able to watch all their content every single day, right? If you're subscribed to 1,000 channels and 500 of them put out a video every day, there's not enough hours in the day to watch 500 videos from 500 creators. So anyway, I digress. Make sure those subscriptions are public, especially important to me for my giveaway. You need to be an adult, 18 years of age or older, and have a mailing address here in the United States, so I can mail it to not have it go through international postage. I'm sorry, guys, I can't afford that. It's super expensive to send stuff in the mail internationally, so, which is a shame. It really is a shame, but I get it. The world is kind of a big place. So you're going to need, in order to get entered, make sure you read the rules down below in the description, but you're going to need to leave a comment. I do use a comment picker, as I've suggested in this last few minutes of discussion. So the comment picker doesn't let me, I don't pay for it. It's a freebie, and I appreciate them letting me use it. I only use it once a week, right? So for me, it's not worth paying $7, $8, $9, $10 a month to use it for specialized stuff. I just don't use it enough. So I appreciate them allowing us to, a free way to use it. So I can't just tell it a certain word and then have it only look at those. They used to do that, but now I get it. They want to be paid, and I get it. So, the comment picker is just going to pick a comment, okay? But what I'm going to be looking for when it picks that comment is to use my word that I need you to use in order to get entered, because you can't have won within the last 4 weeks. You can't. Those who have won in the last 4 weeks are not eligible to win they have to wait 4 weeks. So yeah, I just need to make sure that you're using my super secret awesome word of the week, and then that's how I'll know that you want to be entered and considered for winning the giveaway. So sorry, I'm being a little long-winded here. Anyway, it goes for a week. Like I said, rules are all down below. So let's go ahead and use well, because I traveled to through Milwaukee. You guys, shall we use? That's a hard word to use. I mean, it's super easy for me because I live in Wisconsin. I know how to use Milwaukee or how to spell Milwaukee, but let's use Milwaukee as my word to get entered. So the Milwaukee area, the greater Milwaukee area, a lot of suburbs around Milwaukee is where Laura the Bargain Hunter is. And of course, Miss Kimmy is there. And many, I think Carlos is in the greater Milwaukee area. Lots of creators over there. So, yeah, tell me, Milwaukee is the home of the Milwaukee Brewers, the Major League baseball team, the Milwaukee Bucks, of course, the basketball team. Miller Brewing Company used to, hugely known in Milwaukee. There was a lot of beers that were called Milwaukee. Anyway, it's a lovely city. So find some reason to use that in a sentence format, okay, if you want to get entered in this giveaway. All right? So that'll be my nod to my trip through Milwaukee this weekend and seeing some really cute birds in Milwaukee. Yeah, so let me know if you got questions, guys. But yeah, all the rules are down below. If I missed something, just make sure you understand them, get entered. And I'm going to say goodbye now, guys. I'm going to leave this on, like I said, for about that 20 minutes. I went ahead and just used the rest of the serum. There wasn't really enough in here to get 2 good uses out of it. So I just used that excess serum and dragged it down my neck. It feels really nice. So there, that is the mask. Says it is 95% natural formula, 100% vegan, and has a leaping bunny on it, so it's cruelty-free. Says clean beauty, non-GMO, paraben and phthalate-free, hypoallergenic, cruelty-free. And it is made in Korea. So skincare is amazing out of Korea generally. Pretty always happy with these Korean masks. Prefer to use Korean masks than ones made in China. They're just, the quality is always so consistently wonderful. So I'm going to let you guys go, but don't go. We got to pick a winner from last week, okay? So don't go to her because, you could be the winner if you entered last week. So have a good one, guys. I will see you on my next video. Bye, everybody. All right, you guys, we're here at the comment picker. I'm doing this a little different this week. I turned off all the lights in my office. It's really dark. But we're here at the comment picker. I've got it set up, the link. I had to do the math. So the word that I needed you guys to use was usher, because Usher performed at the halftime show at the Super Bowl, also known as the Usher concert where Taylor Swift's boyfriend played. Anyway, all kidding aside, let's see how many people left comments. Looks like 42. So, yeah, good luck, guys. Remember, you need to be publicly subscribed, have a mailing address. Can't have one within the last 4 weeks. Yeah, and you, of course, had to use the word usher in your comment. So, good luck. Oh, hey, Stephanie. Happy Mask Monday. So sorry for your loss. I enjoyed watching Usher at the Super Bowl halftime show last night. All right, let's make sure she is publicly subscribed. Hasn't won from me for a while. We're here in the studio. And last week I went so fast, of course, I went flying by, and I'm going to try to slow down here to see if I can find her comment. There it is. We'll get it kind of up to the top. So you see this symbol, you guys, right here? If I hover over it, it shows that she's been publicly subscribed to me for 2 years. So sweet lady, drop me the email. As you know, I need to see a current address, and if you want to add a cell phone for text tracking, you can do that. Entirely up to you. Doesn't bother me either way. I'm not going to harass you via text message. I am not got that kind of time in my life. So yeah, congratulations and thank you so much. So yeah, don't forget to get entered this week, you guys, and I appreciate you guys so much. I know I've been a little bit slow on content. It's been kind of, well, as you guys know, it's been a rough couple of weeks. So I did get some fun things in the mail. Waiting on Macy's, which I would have thought would have been here by now, but I did get some PR in the mail, and I'm really excited to share with you guys. it's super exciting. That's all I'm going to say, but that's coming up as well. So have a great week, guys. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, everybody.